Jessica Alba didn't just share vacation photos, she made a move. And the timing? That's what turned a simple beach post into a full-blown headline. Just days after Cash Warren officially filed to finalize their divorce, Alba suddenly appeared glowing on Instagram, wrapped up in a new romance under the Miami sun. No warning. No subtle hints. Just PDA, passion, and a caption that felt almost too perfectly timed. Fans didn't miss it. Because when a 16-year marriage ends and, almost instantly, loved-up Valentine's photos with a new man hit 22 million followers, people start asking questions. Coincidence? Closure? Or a carefully placed statement? It started with two simple words, Miami Minute. But what followed had the internet spiraling. Jessica Alba posted a glowing carousel of snapshots that felt anything but casual. Front and center? A cheek-to-cheek selfie with Danny Ramirez, both of them grinning, his nose pressed gently against her face like they didn't have a care in the world. The chemistry wasn't subtle. It was bold. Comfortable. Almost cinematic. But she didn't stop there. There were sun-soaked bikini shots. Close-ups of luxe spa treatments. Plates of indulgent Miami eats. Ocean views that looked straight out of a romance film. And eagle-eyed fans quickly noticed the stunning backdrop, the ultra-luxurious Seda Hotel in Miami Beach. Then came the detail that truly set social media on fire. A photo of someone holding a handwritten sign that read, "Will you be my Valentine?" Signed simply, Danny. No long caption. No dramatic explanation. Just a heart-on-fire emoji and a vibe that screamed new chapter. And within minutes, comments exploded. Support flooded in. So did speculation. Because this didn't feel like a soft launch. It felt like a reveal. Just when fans thought the Instagram post was bold, the beach photos changed everything. 2 days after Valentine's Day, paparazzi cameras caught Jessica Alba and Danny Ramirez in a moment that looked straight out of a romance movie. Only this wasn't filtered. It wasn't curated. It was raw, sunlit, and very public. He wrapped his arms around her in the middle of the ocean. She leaned back into him, laughing. They kissed in the waves like no one else was there. At one point, he held her hand and kissed it gently as they walked along the shore. And the body language? That's what really had people talking. There was no hesitation. No awkward distance. Just ease. Chemistry. Comfort. The images spread fast. Social media timelines filled with side-by-side comparisons, the polished Instagram carousel versus these candid beach embraces. And fans immediately noticed the age gap, 44 and 33, sparking another round of online chatter. Some called it refreshing. Others questioned how serious it really is. But one thing was undeniable. This wasn't a secret fling hiding in the shadows. This was loud. Visible. Confident. While the Miami PDA was dominating timelines, another story was quietly making waves behind the scenes. Cash Warren officially filed to finalize his divorce from Jessica Alba on February 13. For the public, it was a formal closure to a marriage that had already ended months earlier. Alba had filed in January 2025 following their 2024 separation. 16 years together. 3 kids, Honor, Haven, and Hayes. What many thought was a Hollywood power couple suddenly felt like history. Reports claim the timing of the filing raised eyebrows. Social media immediately connected the dots between the divorce paperwork and Alba's Miami vacation. Fans online are speculating, was this a coincidence, or a strategic moment to reclaim the spotlight? The contrast was stark. On one hand, the quiet legal steps of divorce. On the other, sun-drenched smiles, romantic gestures, and a new love on full display. For years, Jessica Alba and Cash Warren were Hollywood's picture-perfect duo. Together, they weren't just a couple, they were a brand. Alba built the honest company into a billion-dollar empire. Warren stayed largely behind the scenes, the steady partner who complemented her public shine. But behind closed doors, things reportedly weren't as flawless. Rumors suggest that over the past year, the distance between them had grown, though neither has publicly detailed the reasons for their separation. Friends claim tension had been simmering, small cracks widening until they eventually led to the official split. The contrast between public perception and private reality was dramatic. Fans who had long admired their stability were suddenly confronted with a narrative of change. A high-profile marriage dissolving quietly, yet surrounded by enormous curiosity. And while some viewed the split as heartbreaking, others framed it as inevitable, a natural turning point after 16 years together. Then came someone new. Enter Danny Ramirez, the man now at the center of Jessica Alba's next chapter. At 33, he's a rising Hollywood star known for blockbuster roles and a fast-climbing career. Compared to Alba, he's younger, lower profile, and carries the kind of fresh energy that makes headlines without even trying. Fans online are speculating about the 11-year age gap, but most agree the chemistry is undeniable. Unlike Alba's long, very public marriage, this connection feels different. Quieter. More spontaneous. Reports claim Ramirez has been spending more time with Alba over recent months, suggesting this might not be as sudden as it appears. Some call it a glow-up era. Others whisper rebound. But the biggest question isn't about him. It's about the optics. Posting PDA-filled vacation photos right as divorce proceedings finalize sends a message. Whether intentional or not, it shows she's not hiding. Not waiting. Not shrinking. Some fans praise her for reclaiming her narrative, showing confidence and independence. Others question the timing, wondering if the romance reveal was carefully aligned with the divorce closure. The Valentine's symbolism. The handwritten sign. The luxury backdrop. The affectionate beach photos. It all feels cinematic. Hollywood storytelling at its finest. So what does it all mean? Jessica Alba is stepping into a new chapter, bold, visible, and unapologetic. The Miami Minute wasn't just a getaway. It felt like a declaration. An ending. A beginning. And maybe, just maybe, a carefully timed reinvention. The only real question left is this. Is this the start of something lasting? Or the opening scene of a brand new Hollywood era?